Next,
You've been going for 18 months and you're $4 million in sales.
the biggest deal in Australian Shark Tank history
That's a first.
is on the line.
You've got an absolute pair.
Hello fellow geeks from all around the globe. In this video, we are going to find out what happened to the iCapsulate, the biggest deal ever made on the Australian Shark Tank. In case you went through the Australian Shark Tank episode aired on 24 February 2017, iCapsulate must be a familiar brand name for you. Kane Bodiam is the CEO of iCapsulate, the first ever biodegradable coffee capsule. He is a graduate of the University of Technology, Sydney. He is also the owner of the National Barista Academy. Kane Bodiam explains to Sharks what is an iCapsulate and how it's going to take over the international coffee pods market. iCapsulate pods are compatible with Nespresso machines to produce biodegradable coffee pods. Also, within just a few months in business, his company produces around 35 million coffee pods per annum. And he also states that he has contracts with major coffee shops and vendors across Australia and New Zealand.
I'm here today to ask you for $2.5 million for 15% of my company.
So that was 2.5.
It is.
Kane Bodiam requested a whopping $2.5 million investment for the exchange of 15% of the company. As per ordinary, the Sharks are struck by this idea as it seems like the most extensive offer in the Shark Tank. He claims to have 37.5 million Australian dollars worth of sales by the end of just 1.5 years' time. This wows the Sharks. This is what the Sharks are all about. Naomi Simpson offered $2.5 million for a 33.3% stake. But Shark Andrew offered $2.5 million for a 15% stake. Then Sharks got into a heated argument over Kane Bodiam's offer. Kane's counter offered $2.5 million for a 20% stake. Then Andrew counter offered $2.5 million for a 22.5% stake. Finally, he chooses to go with the Shark Andrew Banks.
Let's go. Let's take it to the world. Well done,
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Good job, Kane. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, good. That's it. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you, guys.
What an awesome deal.
I know.
They agree on a mutual deal of $2.5 million for 22.5% of the company. The CEO of iCapsulate scored the biggest ever deal in Shark Tank history. But as we know, many Shark Tank products still may be failing even if the entrepreneur got the deal. Is iCapsulate successful after the Shark Tank deal? Let's see what happened to the iCapsulate after Shark Tank. Shockingly, the $2.50 million contract did not go through. Because a Sydney court decided in 2015 that he'd made false cases about his job at his previous workplace Mad Coffee Capsules. According to news.com.au, this incident made Andrew Banks step out of the deal made during the TV show. Also, he further stated that he wasn't going to risk that. iCapsulate and Shark Tank have a tumultuous past that is littered with his statements that contradict one another, which makes finding the real facts a difficult task. However, iCapsulate Coffee Pod Company collapses after being offered the biggest ever Shark Tank deal.